They don't yell, they don't threaten, they don't even raise their voice. Because real control doesn't look aggressive. It looks calm, rational, even helpful. But behind the words is something more dangerous than anger. It's programming. In this video, we're going to break down how manipulators don't force control. They install it, silently, strategically, step by step. Let's take a closer look at how it works and how you can protect your mind from being hijacked. Step 1. The illusion of choice. They never directly tell you what to do. Instead, they present you with two options, both of which lead to the outcome they want. You might hear something like, "You can either stay here and be mature, or leave and act like a child." Or, "You're free to decide, but remember what happened last time you didn't listen." This tactic is known as a double bind. It creates the illusion of freedom while silently guiding your behavior. To break out of this trap, don't limit yourself to the choices they offer. Pause, step back, and ask, why are these my only options? There's almost always a third path, one that's truly your own. Step 2. Echo implanting. You might believe your thoughts are your own, but under influence that's not always true. Manipulators often repeat emotionally charged phrases to wear down your sense of identity. They might say, "You've always been bad at relationships," or "People always leave you. It's just who you are." And sometimes, "You're not strong enough to do this on your own." At first, you disagree, you resist, but over time, those words echo in your mind. And then one day, you repeat them to yourself. That's when they've succeeded. They no longer have to convince you, because now you're convincing yourself. The best way to stop this pattern is to challenge those inner voices. Pay attention to phrases that begin with "I always" or "I never." These are rarely facts, they're implanted scripts. Step 3. Isolation by agreement. Most manipulators don't outright demand that you cut people off. Instead, they turn it into a subtle loyalty test. They'll say things like, "Your friends are just jealous of us," or "No one understands you like I do." Sometimes even, "You don't need them, you have me." It might sound romantic, it might sound supportive, but it's actually a strategy, one that shrinks your world until they're the only voice you hear. As your connection to others fades, their influence deepens. And that's the point. To recognize this trap, notice who they discourage you from talking to. Healthy relationships don't require isolation. Real love doesn't fear outside opinions. Step 4. Thought shaming. This tactic is subtle but brutal. Whenever you question their behavior, they flip the script. They say, "Wow, I can't believe you'd even think that about me," or "That's really messed up. Why would you assume I'd lie?" Now you're the one who feels guilty, just for asking a question, just for noticing something felt off. This is called cognitive reversal. Your concern becomes their defense. The solution is simple, but powerful. Never shame yourself for needing clarity. A trustworthy person won't punish you for asking reasonable questions. If your doubt makes someone angry, it's not your fault, it's your warning. Step 5. The slow burn. The most dangerous tactic of all is the slow burn. Because it's not dramatic, it's not loud, it's quiet erosion. They don't take your mind all at once. They take it one belief at a time. One small compromise, one lowered boundary, one moment where you silence your instincts just to keep the peace. And then one day, you wake up tired, exhausted, uncertain of who you are without their voice in your head. That's how you know they've won. To fight back against the slow burn, ask yourself a simple question. Am I becoming more of myself or less? Because real love makes you stronger. Control makes you smaller. This video isn't about paranoia. It's about awareness. Because the most powerful influence in the world is the one you don't recognize while it's happening. But now you see it. And if you want to go deeper, if you want to learn how to defend yourself against these tactics, I've written a book for that. It's called The Puppet Masters Playbook. It's not theory, it's not fluff, it's a weapon, one that shows you exactly how manipulation works and how to escape it. You'll find the link in the description. Stay aware, stay sharp, and never hand over your mind.